Hi Aries, welcome to August, Leo season. Ooh, alright. Okay, you guys are like jumping to it. You guys are so pumped this month. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. You have a drive, you have a spark, you have a flame. Something's cooking, something's amazing this month. There's some new beginning. Somebody's really caught your attention. Some projects caught your attention. You're ramped up. You're ready to go. But hang on a second. Oh, Eight of Swords, Three of Wands. Yep, Chiron. Okay, let's talk about Chiron. Got some notes on this. The beginning of the month, Venus and Leo trines Chiron. And then as we go through the month, Chiron makes some pretty positive aspects as well to Mercury. Chiron's in your sign. It is the wounded healer. You're healing too. You're releasing yourself from the restrictions that have been holding you down for months, maybe years. Yep, there's that Queen of Wands again, that Five of Cups. For a lot of Aries that have battled with the sadness, this month is going to cheer you up because Leo energy for Aries is so good. And you've been working pretty hard. Three of Pentacles. You have been working towards something. You have been laying foundations. You've been putting down roots in places. You are ready for something new. You're pumped. You're excited. And at the same time, if you cry tears of passion, that's okay as well. It's not a sign of weakness. I know that you guys are the warriors of the zodiac. You are the soldiers. You are the mavericks. King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be simply getting into that big boss energy, especially if you're creative. If you have to come up with a creative concept this month, you are the person. King of Wands. You are at the peak of your game, especially that second week in August. Everything is just so lucky. Jupiter making these amazing aspects, bringing us abundance, bringing us wealth, bringing us health, bringing us happiness. For you, it is luck in the bigger picture. It is the opportunities to travel. It's the opportunities to expand your mind. It's learning about the law of attraction and all of a sudden seeing everything manifest for the first time, as it does with the beginning stages of that. It is traveling. It is getting out of your comfort zone. Not that Aries have a very big comfort zone, because they don't have a comfort zone. Unless you're really leading with Taurus energy Aries, you're typically pretty adventurous. So let's as well get into the Aquarian energy coming up mid-month. A few things could come out. Eight of Wands, messages, people getting in touch with you. Five of Swords, Two of Cups, oh, the Sun, and the Empress. Wow. Oh. Yes. Four of Wands, I am sorry, Clear Quartz, and the Hermit. Yeah. This makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Every time I see the Hermit, I get that song Mr. Brightside by the Killers in my head. You know, the Sorry, that light is disturbing me. Here we go. You know that song Mr. Brightside where he says, coming out of my cage, I've been doing just fine? Now this is too dark. Anyway, Aries, we're going to continue. I'm going to give you the vibes that you need, because this is amazing. This is actually beautiful. But I'm not suspicious this month, because I'm a Scorpio, we're naturally suspicious. I'm not suspicious of all the good cards because I understand the astrology of this month. And it is pretty fantastic, especially if you are a fire sign. If you're looking to fall in love, if you have your eye on somebody, the chances are it's mutual. Two of Cups, there's a mutual connection here that could go pretty far. Four of Wands, it's something that you could build together. The Empress, though, always makes me think that either it is somebody who has someone, or somebody that has kids, or somebody that But I say has someone. I'm not encouraging an affair. I'm just noticing the Five of Swords in there, saying that maybe you're thinking about it. I don't endorse that. But the Empress is kind of that, maybe they're just getting out of a relationship or have just gotten out, that kind of vibe. Yeah, I think for a lot of you it's someone having got out of it. But it's somebody that comes with something else. But that can also be that connection that you two have. The 3 is you, them, and the relationship, the connection, the feelings. The 4 of Wands, I don't feel as though this is an unhealthy or unhappy union for a lot of you. For many people, many Aries, it's actually with a Virgo or a Libra or a Taurus. Yeah. You could be, and this wouldn't be like you, but you could be a bit cocky. The Sun energy is coming up in the challenge, meaning that having it all could make you get quite complacent, or it could make you get quite selfish with your time even. 9 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles here. You're worried that things might not develop though. So getting complacent is not really an option for you, Aries. That 2 of Cups energy speaks to an opportunity for love. It speaks to an opportunity for connection. It speaks to a loving relationship. It speaks to people showing you how much that they care. That is so typical of 5th house energy. It's that beautiful love at first sight, that beautiful creative, emotional, positive emotions, sentimental energy. So why is the 5 of Swords in the middle? What's the deceit here? What is the catch? The Sun is challenging you. A Leo may be challenging you. If you have Leo in your chart, your Leo energy may be challenging you. How would you feel about a relationship that had some degree of space? Maybe there's a distance. Maybe they are incredibly spiritual. Maybe they're an advisor, or maybe they just know what it's like to be on their own and they're self-sufficient. Because I don't see the Hermit meaning solitude for you. But I do see it as representing someone who shines a light on what you needed to know. The Hermit is Chiron in this instance, where you are getting a deeper look at who you really are and what you're willing to do to win things. That might be a side of you that you don't like. Wanting to take somebody else's prize, or wanting to cheat at something. The Sun is saying that you could refuse to shine a light on that, but I wouldn't advise it. If you can get advice from your mother, Aries, you might want to take it. Cancer season was very much all about the mother and what she does for you, and what the what advice mothers can give, because a lot of the time they're right even when you don't want them to be. But with that 4 of Wands, what I see here is someone that loves and supports you for who you are, and there's not necessarily an ulterior motive. You might feel a bit suspicious of people, and I suspect that's a lot to do with Uranus acting erratically in your sector of security. But the blessed thing about this month is that Uranus goes retrograde, and that makes things less chaotic. And as it goes retrograde, Jupiter goes direct, and it brings this opening up of good luck and good fortune. And Mercury re-enters Leo, bringing your heart a voice. If you want to tell somebody how you feel, tell them on the 11th. I mean, that's not to say there won't be challenges this month. We'll get, as we get into Virgo season, that's whenever your focus goes back on work. And we can see Virgo season entering into the reading here with the Hermit card. But where you have been and felt unpredictable and erratic, where you have felt like you couldn't control your impulses and you felt as though you were spending too much, or you were overcompensating for what you felt you lacked, we have a soothing of that this month. And the Empress is here to soothe you with that self-love, with that feeling of beauty that you need to feel in order to flourish in whatever it is that you're choosing to do, or whatever relationship you're choosing to have. For a lot of you, this could be reuniting with a Virgo, could be reuniting with a Libra or a Taurus. We'll get more into the signs in the extended, but there is something this month, Aries, that you are losing sleep over. What that is, I don't know. I think it could be money. Uranus going direct is good for your finances. Sorry, Uranus going retrograde is good for your finances. It takes away that impulsivity that might have been leaving your bank account wanting ever so slightly. The Three of Wands, you were wondering if your ship was ever going to come in and you were ever going to feel like an emperor again. You will, especially this month. Uranus will always teach you something when it's there. That's the gift of every planet. It will teach you something, but Uranus will teach you where you are being stubborn or complacent, or you're doing things completely wrong and you need to be more inventive and you need to get with the times. There's something very modern, I think, about Uranus coming in and disrupting a certain area of your chart. It has, of course, been in your sign for the last 7 years, and it caused a lot of self-development. It's quite chaotic in a way. But nevertheless, Chiron has entered and is giving you some home truths. That savior complex where you feel like you have to save somebody. Maybe you feel like you're moving past that now. And maybe you've learned. Sun in the challenge to me can sometimes represent death. Can sometimes represent deep, meaningful change that has taught you how to love yourself more. In August, you're going to see just how loved you are in general. So you get into Virgo season, that's when the work starts. That's when you start to get more into your career. That's when you start to feel more of your purpose. For now, this is funland. This is a fairyland, merry-go-round, fairground. That's what I was looking for. Fairground. It's a fairground attraction. Two of Cups. I'm interested to go into that in the extended, actually. For those of you not joining me in the extended, the Two of Cups is love. If you're single, it's a beautiful sign. If you're taken, still a beautiful sign. And if you're hoping to reunite, especially if it's a Taurus or a Libra, think about it. See you guys in the extended. Bye, Aries.